What's brappin', my fellow Nitro heads? The dynamite .21 is going back in the low C. I didn't think it would happen, but it's going back. Taking all the parts off of the 28. Basically everything's taken off now. And the 21's going back in. But that's another video. Today I wanted to show you a couple little things to bring out the inner beast in these little engines. First thing I've done, if you'll notice, this engine usually comes with 2 head shims. What I've done is I've taken the thinnest one out, and I've just used one. So I took a shim out, and what that's gonna do is just give you a little more bottom end, I find. So this will help bring out the bottom end. I find this engine has not very good power all around. So the more bottom end you can get could really help this engine out. So first thing I've done is removed a head shim. Another thing you can do is take the pull start off and replace it with a backplate. And what that's going to do is that's going to give you 3,000 RPM, an additional 3,000 RPM, as well as you're more airtight, so this engine's going to be a lot easier, less finicky to tune, which I've noticed. So that really helps. Another thing you can do, this one does cost a little bit of money. The backplate costs about $10, but that one's free. Is just get a pipe, get a Dynamite 053. That one helps a lot. That one gives you more bottom, more mid, and it's about like $50 about $50, and that really helps. And if you want to mess with your clutching, you can. This one comes with a 17. 17 is pretty much perfect for it. Like, I haven't changed it. It's still a 17 on here. And that's because, well, I don't think Low C makes anything higher than a 17. The 17's even discontinued. But I wouldn't really waste your time gearing it down, because yeah, it's gonna get more bottom end, but it won't have any top end. So that's really why they geared up from factory, is to get some top end. So if you're running on grass, try out some aluminum shoes. That should give you a little more bite. If you're running on track, on a loose track, I wouldn't really waste your time, but like something with very high bite, like pavement or grass, something like that, try out some aluminum shoes. These are the Dynamite Max Life. Just try those. These are good because they'll clamp to the bell more. There's not as much slip. Just one last thing to throw out there is this isn't to do with the engine, but just get some better tires for your surface. If you're running on road, buy some sticky on road tires. If you're running on grass, try out some Proline Badlands. Like, those are like just all around turf tires. If you're running on your track, get I don't know, buy a variety of tires and see what you like. They'll give you more bite on whichever surface you're running on. So just a couple little things I thought I'd throw out. Just the things I've done. Like I said, I've removed a head shim. I put a backplate on, put on some aluminum shoes, put on a pipe. It's almost a complete different animal. I wouldn't say a night and day difference, but it's a lot better. So just something to, just something I thought I would share. Hold on. There's a couple things I forgot to add. And that is, if you're running cheap basher fuel, throw that crap out. Like, if you're if you're running something garbage like this, throw it out and get some decent fuel. So what I got here, I've got some Byron. This is 2012. Also got some Sidewinder 3010 here. This is what I usually run, but I can't really get it anymore. This is 29 BP. So just run a good quality fuel. This will help you out a lot, believe it or not. You guys know when I was in a pinch, I used that Traxxas junk fuel because that's the only thing I had, and my engine's a dog on Traxxas fuel. It doesn't run good at all. It's super finicky. It sounds like so gurgly no matter what you do. And if you lean it out, it just wants to die. So try to get something like 20 or 30% is fine. Don't go below 20% just because you're missing out. Honestly, you're missing out. Get something 20 to 30% is usually the best. And try to stick to watch your oil percentage. Don't go over 12% because it's just too much oil. Your engine will run hotter and whatnot. And don't go below, I'd say, like 8% oil. So this is 9%. This is getting there, but this is really good fuel. It's very clean. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. It was the president. He told me to make America Nitro again. Anyways. And also try to get something that has like a caster synthetic mix. That's just going to give you the best protection. And with doing all these little tricks to the motors, just be aware that it's going to turn your engine into a ticking time bomb. Why do I say that? Well, it's revving a lot higher and putting out more power than it's supposed to. And let's be honest, these are cheap motors. These are like $100 motor. They're just face it, they're a cheap RTR motor. They just throw in their cars. So, if you're planning on getting a better motor and you just want to have fun with this, try out these upgrades. If you're one of these people who want to keep your vehicle stock and want to keep it low buck as possible, this might not be for you. But anyway.